Progress is being made on the shed here. Electricians were in this week and got all the lights wired in and got the 2 Dusk to Dawn lights on the end of the building. We do have a small problem on the south end, which I'll show you here in just a minute. Basically how this system is designed. So to give you a little idea about lumens and everything in here, this is a 42 by 63 building. It will ultimately there are 18 lights in it. Each one of the 2, I have only got 2 lights in it right now. I'm still experimenting with lights. Each one of those puts out about 7,800 lumens, or say 8,000 lumens. So you've got close to 140,000 lumens that will be in here when I am done. Like I said, I'm going to try a couple different lights. A couple folks have suggested lights that I'm going to try out. Somebody sent me a Bobcat brand light. They're $40 a piece. I'm going to experiment with those, and the electrician said he's got a couple that he wants me to try out. So really, light bulb choice is important. You know, and I think I've gone over that before, but I think just those 2 in here helps out a lot. And basically how this system is designed to work is this is a motion sensor right here, and you just turn it to auto, and when you walk in the door it comes on. Now the only problem with that, and then the rest of the lights are on a switch, which I was just testing out the switch. There's just one there right now, so I'll get the rest of them in later. Evidently the other two test bulbs I brought out were blown before I even got them out here. So, but that's the lights inside. The lights outside right now, currently this Dusk to Dawn light is hooked to the motion sensing switch. So sorry about the wind, but really like the light that this puts off. Overall, I think it does a really good job of lighting up the front of the building. I'll go over who these lights are in just a second, but I got one on both ends. So very excited about that. And dogs are running around. But I'll show you who made these lights. I think this is a box right here. Yeah, so these are ProBright. They're 8,500 lumens Dusk to Dawn lights. They seem pretty good. Now these are they're not the warm light. These are a little bit whiter. I didn't install them, so I can't give you any tips on the install. And then the lights overhead, I think I've shown these in a previous video. They are Sta-Co S29752. These are the Mogul bases, 7,800 lumens. There's a new version that's a little bit higher. I wish I had this unit right here, but that's the electrician's. So, but they got everything put up, and so now we can move on to other things. Between the pallet racking and the lights, I think this building's about ready to go. I mean, obviously I've already got tons of stuff in here, but it'll be a much more functional building. Then I can start organizing stuff out here in the evenings. So I'll go over to the other building and I'll talk about what I've been doing in there. All right, in the other building, and this is one of the reasons I have not put out very many videos in the last couple weeks, is I have literally spent 2 to 3 hours every night. Boy, I'll tell you what, there are just animals everywhere. 2 to 3 hours every other night working out in here, trying to get everything organized. I know a lot of people have given me a hard time about how messy this place is, and I think that the fact that I can even walk out here right now is pretty impressive. I got the lathe cleaned up. I'm going through some wrenches. I'm going to make a set for the lathe. You know, things along those lines. I'm actually going through my entire toolbox. So I actually have a lot of my tools over here right now. That's what prompted the tool video from a couple weeks ago. Lots of things like that. Just kind of picking through it a little bit at a time. literally going everything from, you know, just a complete reorganization, rethinking everything about how I've organized stuff. And hopefully I can clean up the mess. And when folks ask me questions or, you know, ask me about a part or something, I can find a little bit better, because ultimately I mean, if you remember, this has been a complete mess the last 3 or 4 years. And I'm tired of it, and we're just organizing stuff. And unfortunately, good organization takes a long time to do. That is why I have done little to no work in terms of projects. Now, I will do something here in the next few days. I don't know when the video will come out. I picked this up the other day, BXX 0345. This is the replacement windshield wiper, or rear windshield wiper, for the 4066. So that'll be something that I am going to replace here in a couple days. I may get to it tomorrow, but if we go back to the 4066, I'll kind of show you what it does. So on the 4066, as you can tell, if you turn around and if you're using controls right here, so PTO, hydraulic controls, etc., if you are using those controls, you're going to turn around and face this way. Well, the only problem with that is the wiper goes right here, so you can't see anything. There's a couple videos out there showing the replacement wiper. It's a terrible idea to start with, but I mean, I've complained numerous times about, you've got this really nice machine, and John Deere has done an absolutely terrible job of the windshield wipers, both the front and the rear. But hopefully this new wiper helps the rear out quite a bit. Basically extends it over into your line of sight. So that's what I'm hoping works. So I'll be doing that here in a couple days. Like I said, I don't know when I'm going to get that video out. Something else I need to do is I'm going to hook back up the snowblower and also get the blower ready for the 1445. Because it is December and we don't have any snow on the ground, which makes me nervous. So I think that's it for this video. I am drawing up some plans. Speaking of, I'm drawing up some plans for the quick attach loader. So that is something that I'm going to work on here in the near future. Be a lot of lathe work. I don't know how much of a video I'll get of that, but I will be working on it. So anyway, before the dogs run off, I'm going to call it quits on this video. And if you have questions, I don't think you'll have any questions on this video, but if you got comments, if you got ideas for storage, stuff like that, let me know. And if not, thanks for watching.